Hi there, it's Karen here from Turquoise Treasures. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be working again in this little paper bag journal, which I'm really enjoying working in. I hope you're all well, and we're getting closer. We're getting closer to the big move. It's still a few weeks off, but we're getting closer. What I would like to start with, I've got loads of things I want to do. I want to make another masterboard, and I want to start using the masterboards that I have made. But first of all, I want to add some more decoration to the actual journal itself. I'd like to put more lace on. We only got time to put this little bit of lace on last time, didn't we? So I thought I'd like to actually complete the whole spine, but I'm going to have to do it a bit at a time. Otherwise it'll all catch and it won't open properly. But I'm going to use the same lace, but just to put it on all the way up. Whether I will put any up the top here, I'm not sure. I might do something else there because it's a bit narrow. But I think for certainly the other two bits, I'm going to put a bit more lace on, just to make it look like it's got a lacy spine all the way up. So I want to try and line it up a bit. No, it's not that way. It's a bit awkward. It's got to be that way, hasn't it? So that it basically matches up with what's already, and it'll look like a complete piece, except that it'll be broken up so that it can open properly. So I'm just going to cut that there, and then just put some more glue on. I'll give the art glitter glue a try. It's I don't know how well it's going to work this morning. We'll give it a go, give it a good old bit of a clear out. I don't know if it's going to come out today. Is it going to come out to play today? Otherwise I might have to go for the Fabri-Tac if it's not going to. I wonder if I take the little topper off, maybe that'll probably come out in a flood then. Right, let's try it. Try not to get too much coming out. She says, no, none's coming out. Okay. Not that one. It's really got itself gunked up. Right. Right. Looks right at the front, but doesn't look quite right at the back for some reason. I don't know why. Never mind. Right. Do another piece at the bottom. I don't know, why maybe. I think I've got it upside down. That's what it is. Is that right? not going to precisely line up, but we'll go with it. Otherwise I'll end up wasting too much. Right, I've just got this little piece to do up the top here. I don't know if we'll need any at the bottom, any more at the bottom. Maybe I'll just put that there. I'll put that like that. And the other side. And under there. Right, let's see if I need to put anything. Don't think this will work, or will it? Such a tiny space. If I could put a little narrow something or other. Trouble is the colour's not quite right, is it? That work? They're going to look too odd. It's the perfect width. It just gives it a little decorative edge. So there's that. Or I've got this one as well, which isn't really wide enough, is it? I think I might just put a piece of this on top and bottom, just to finish it. Just wondering, is this going to be strong enough? Let's try it, shall we? I've got it out. I'll have to cut a piece off, otherwise just turning it over will pull the whole thing off, I think. That's about the right length. Yeah. That's that side. And let's do the other side. do the same, about the same width as the lace. Okay, that just gives it a nice little decorative finish on the spine. Let's see if I need a bit more. I think that's okay. Right. I also want to put a little bit of something more on the front here. So I don't know whether I want more lace. I think what I thought I might do is have something on the inside of here. Do you see where this pocket? I might put a little bit. I had in mind now. Have I got it out? No. Where did I put it? There it is. I thought if I just put a piece of this on the inside, let's see how that would look. So the decoration's there, but it just gives a little bit of something on the edge here, which I rather like, because this is quite a small pocket. I thought if I put it on the front, it would almost be too much, but if I put it on the back, that might look better. So I think that's what I'm going to do, and then see if I can find a little something just to decorate the front. See, so there we have. Oops, I'll just pull that in a little bit. I want it to look just that little decorative edge there. Right. I'll keep this handy, I think, because I think I might use this some more. I like this, and I have a lot of it. Okay. Right, now, whether to use a bit of lace. I did wonder about a little piece of fabric on the corner here. Not sure about that. I've got a whole little pile of fabricy bits here. See if I can make that a little bit smaller. Bit of fabric, maybe a bit of lace. Not this one. Quite sure where the pin went for that now. Probably used it for one of the other things. Wasn't that one? Never mind. I might try that of this lace. I like this. Let's cut a piece of that. Just have that off the side, off the corner there, like that. And then I was wondering about one of my little wax seal pieces that I made quite a while ago, and I think the colour actually goes really well with this colour here, and it makes just a nice little decorative corner. It was just a bit plain. Sorry about that, it's just my phone, some sort of notification for, I don't know, something or other. Nothing important. Oh, pin. Oh, that was probably the pin for the other lace. Oh, well, never mind. Let's use it for that one. I had more pins. Just every time I use the lace, I always seem to lose a pin every single time. I don't know where they go. Right, so is that going to be enough on that corner? I feel like I want something a bit more generous. Maybe I should have gone for a bigger piece of both, bigger piece of lace and a bigger piece of fabric, maybe. Looked a little bit underwhelming, didn't it? I can always trim it down a little bit if I've overdone it. I've got some more fabrics here that maybe will go better. I've got this, which is pretty much the same colour as that. But then I think it might be, no, it's too much with the, I want to use the wax seal, and that's too much the same colour. See if I can find a piece of fabric that's a little bit bigger. What about this piece? Is that, that might be a bit bright. That doesn't really go. It's not the right colour. Or maybe with the bigger piece of lace I can use this piece of fabric, because I do like this piece. I like a bit of colour in it. Maybe that's all it needed, was a slightly bigger piece of lace. And then that. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. There we are. Hope that's going to stay there, but that I think looks quite nice. There we go. Okay, so that's the first page. Made a little start. And I feel like maybe I could put a little cluster up here. I've got my clusters, and some of them are the right colour. I have a box of clusters here. I thought maybe I could use some of these. Got that one. Would that work? No, that's no good because it's the pocket's here, isn't it? What about down the bottom? Close that. It's going to just catch on there, isn't it? I think. Can I bring it down a bit more? Not sure about that. So she's nice, but I think she might have to go somewhere else in the journal. Maybe. What about this piece? I think the problem is they're going to catch on this edge here. So maybe I'll manage without. Maybe I'll just put some more lace down the side there for this one. I was wondering which lace to use. I might use some more of that. Although I had been thinking that some of the crochet lace would look really good on here, like I've used on here. Maybe I will, because I do have quite a lot of that. I've got this one, will be quite nice. I think it will pick up the shape of that, just on a slightly bigger scale, because it's a bigger pocket. I think it needs a little something bigger. That one. Or I think that one might be quite, is that too heavy? What else have I got? Also got that one. Not sure now. I think maybe that one. Yeah. I might just trim that a bit because it's a bit raggedy on the edge there. Oops. So I think where I've got a top pocket, it's quite nice to have a piece of lace down the side. And it just does pick up the shape a little bit of this one and the colour. So I think that might be the best one to use. Okay. Oop. Oops. Oozage. I'm going to just straighten this up. It looks a bit odd sticking out that angle. Right. Now maybe a little cluster would be nice on here somewhere. Could almost use it as a tuck. I got her. Not sure about the colour of that one. Got this one. How would that look? Could you tuck something up here, maybe? Yeah, I think I might put that there. Maybe I might just do the glue across there and across there. Right, okay. Little something along here, I think. Don't have don't want to use a bit of every lace that I possess. I'm wondering, because I've got this here, whether to continue it down here. Maybe. How would that look? Is that too wide now? Put this one out of the way. Wondering whether how that would look there. I'm not sure about that. About this piece. Just on the pocket. I think I like that more. So I'm going to put that piece on the pocket. If I turn it around, I might have make a better job of cutting it, mightn't I? No, not the Fabri-Tac, not for this. Okay. All right, I think that's enough. What else do we need? Oh, we've got two pockets here, so maybe a little something across the pocket would be nice. I would put that, or Where was the other little one that I used? Lost it. Oh, here it is. This one along the edge. No, not that way. That way. Yeah. I think I will. Okay. I'm wondering whether that needs something along there. Or does it need something on the edge? I think maybe... No, I don't think it does, because I think I'm going to have something poking out of the edge there, so... Maybe I need another little clustery bit up here. I've got another wax seal that might work. Let's see. Got some bit of fabric. Oop. It's not wanting to tear. Oops. I'm just going to cut it, and if it frays, it frays. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Not too big. It's very straight, but never mind. Piece of that. And a little piece. Now I had a little piece, didn't I? That I didn't use. A little piece of that lace. Where is it? There was a little piece of lace that I cut out and then didn't use. Where's it gone? I need a little bit. Okay. I imagine it'll turn up at some point. Never mind. I'll just cut a piece off. Just thought I might use a piece of this. Let's have a look. This piece is too big. Shame, I've lost my little frayed edge, but never mind. I can soon fray it up again a bit. do that. Yeah, I quite like that. Okay. Maybe what I'll do, staple these 3 pieces together. And then I can cover the staple with the wax seal. Okay, let's put some Fabri-Tac on the back. And I'll just put a couple of spots just to hold everything down. That's it. There we are. That just cheers that up a little bit. Still tempting to put a piece of lace down there just because it's a bit... What I'll do, let's have a look, see how it looks. This doesn't look just that tidy on the inside there, does it? I think I'm going to do it just because I like it. I like the look of a piece of lace down there. Okay. That's it. Right, how are we doing? Oh, we still need another little bit of glue just under the edge of the lace there. There we are. Okay. So was that little bit done. So I've got some glue or something on some of these bits. I'm going to need to do something about that. Well, clearly I could put lace along here as well. I think this lace isn't going to last me very long because that would cover up that piece where I've managed to... There's a bit of shininess in a couple of spots where the glue is. Now, I'm wondering about... So that's going to be... It's a funny spot just to plonk it right in the middle there, isn't it? I wonder... I feel like I want to put some sort of lady there. Let me just see what I've got. Right, so I pulled out this this little picture. I think it's from... I can't remember whose kit it was. That there's loads of really pretty ladies in various shapes and sizes. And I just thought maybe I could make this into a little pocket on the side here. And I've got some piece of card that I thought I could pop her on to give her a bit of stability, because this is only printed on copy paper. And then I thought that's going to look a little uninteresting, a little plain. So I've got this bit of fabric and it's just about the right size. So I thought maybe I could just tuck that under there, like that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Excuse me. So maybe what I need to do, I don't know if I need to show this around the edge, maybe just a little bit. So I'm going to cut that down there. Where's my little trimmer? Okay, let's just trim this off. And then let's see about the length. I'll just put that there. Just have it sticking out a little bit top and bottom, like that. And I'll cut that at about there, I think. So I better just ink around this a little bit. Oh, excuse me, a bit dry this morning. So I'll put that there. Okay, so I better put a bit of fabric on. I think I'll go with the Fabri-Tac, if I can get it to come out. There. I actually give myself too much room there, I'm wondering. I think it'll be okay. So we just need to stick it on as a pocket. And then we can just slide something in here. And I think I am going to still put a piece of the lace down the edge as well, just to finish it off, because I think that makes it look pretty. Right. Just going to straighten this. It's got a bit of a skewy angle. And up the top. Straight. There we are. Yeah, I'm liking that. And that just cheers up that page, and we've got a nice pocket here, as well as a big pocket here. Okay, so that's fine. That looks quite decorative already. Do I want a little something down the edge of here? Or do I want just a little, maybe a little tab would be good. I wonder if I've got any tabs that would go. Shall we have a look? Shall we have a look? Just spotted this one, which I wondered. That colour might go quite nicely. Let's have a look. That looks quite nice on there, doesn't it? Yeah, why not? Let's do it. I think this one was a pop out from a kit that I've had for a long time. It's a paper bag that came with lots of stickers and obviously some beautiful 12 by 12 papers and pages of die cuts that you popped out. I've had it for a long, long time. And the main reason I bought it, this kit, which I've had for a long time, was because it was called Hannah. It was by K&Co. And it was the Hannah kit, and I just couldn't help myself, being as my youngest daughter is called Hannah, in case you didn't realise. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I had this umbrella. I think it's part of a Shabby Dabby Doodah kit, one of the kits I've got. I thought that might look quite nice just poking at the top, and I forgot to stick it on. But maybe I could just pop it behind there. What do we think about that? Let's have a look. I meant to put it behind the pocket, so it was just popping out from behind it, but maybe... Would it work if I poked it under there like that? Would that look weird? I think it might do. Or I could put it... Can I put it there? This would have been quite nice with her, and the colour was quite similar. How about that? Don't know. I can't quite decide whether it looks weird or whether it works. I might have to think about that. I'm just going to leave it there. And then when I come back to it, I think, oh, does that look odd like that or not? Actually, I quite like it there, I think. I think I'm just going to do it. I quite like it. So if I can get it back where I thought it might look okay. Like that. I hope it's not too weird, but I kind of like the umbrella with the lady. She seems to go together. There we are. Call me strange. Right, let's move on. How are we doing for time? Time's getting on. I'm not going to have time to get around to doing my other masterboard, I don't think, today, because I'm having too much fun decorating. But we can do that in the next video. There's no rush. It's just nice to get this looking a little bit more decorated, isn't it? Now, there's a pocket there. What can I do on here? Let's have a think. I feel like it maybe needs something here. Maybe a corner pocket of some sort. See, maybe that's what I'm going to need for some of my to use some of the masterboards for, is to actually make some more pockets on the outside of these paper bags, as well as to go inside. So maybe some of these things I should wait until I've done finished doing the masterboards. Let's see. Oh, well, there's always this little cluster. Actually, she looks quite nice on there, doesn't she? Maybe I just need a little something more behind her. A little bit of fabric, maybe. A bit more of this fabric. Just to bring that, a bit more of that colour in. Is it going to be a tuck? Because if it is, it needs something quite solid behind it, like a piece of card. Maybe. Just trying things out. I don't want the card to show, I just want it to be in the background so that it's got something a bit more solid for things to tuck into. And a bit more lace, I think. Maybe a piece of this. Where'd my scissors go? Oh, I'll put them back in the pot. Who knew? Now, put them back in the pot again. Let's just see that look. Oh, I think I'm liking that. It's a bit layered up, but I think I like it. Try again, see how that looks. Yeah, just trim that down a little. Going to round those corners a bit, I think. Okay. Rubber tack. It's nice to use some of the clusters that I've had quite a while in my pot. Actually, I don't really want to trim that little bit off there. Okay. And I can have this as a corner tuck. Okay, like that. Okay, so she's on. Let's see. There's something that can go in there, can't it? There we go. Happy with that. Could put a little something across the top there too, couldn't I? Let's think about using maybe a piece of this that we used before across the top. Yeah, I think that would look quite nice there. Straighten up this piece. Yep. Like that. And then just put a little bit extra glue under each of these scallops. Wow. No idea how much time we've spent on this, but how we're doing. We're almost in the middle. I think we might have to give it a break because I've got to go. I'm going out for lunch and I've lost track of time. I need to go, so this could be the end of the video, or I might end up doing a little bit more. Hi there, I'm so sorry about my abrupt exit just now for you, yesterday for me. I went out to lunch with a really very old friend. We've been friends for about 20 odd years, and we try to meet up as often as we can since lockdown has finished. And I suddenly realised I had to leave in about 5 minutes to go and meet her. So I'm so sorry, I just suddenly dashed off, but I am back. I thought I'd just finish off the last few pages, get it into the middle, do the last few little bits of decorating. I've done a little bit of pre-planning because I know I haven't got a lot of time left in my video. So I'll just crack on and we'll just get ourselves into the middle, and then I might have to do a bit more off camera afterwards. So I did actually do this little bit of decorating on here while I was off camera, just because I suddenly thought this looked a little bit plain. So I've just put a little bit of lace and a stamped number here, and then I put "Believe" also stamped on a piece of scrap paper with a little bit of pretty floral lace there. So that's all I did, and then I just did a little bit of forward planning. So I think we actually got to here, didn't we? Just a few minutes ago, but yesterday in my head. So let's carry on. On this page, it's a really lovely, highly decorated piece of paper, so it doesn't need much, but I just thought it needed a little bit lace. So I think I'll do it just so it pokes out a little bit. It's the same one as I've got on this side, so I thought it would go quite nicely. So let's get on with sticking that down. And me and my friend Faye, we met at work. We started work quite close to each other. Well, I was a volunteer when I started, and then I became an employee after a few years. So I think we must have worked together close on, probably about 18 years I think we worked together. We always got on right from the start. It's just one of those things. We're very, very different. Different interests, different personalities. It's just one of those things, you know, this sort of, you know, this idea of opposites attract or something. I know it's not a romantic thing, but friends, it can happen with friends as well, I think. And we meet up and we do not draw breath for 3 hours. Well, 3.5 hours it was yesterday. We literally, from the minute we meet to the minute we part, it's non-stop. We just talk and talk and talk and talk, and it's always been like that. We just get on so well. It's lovely. It's a really lovely friendship to have. And the funny thing is, she is also in the process of moving. She's moving from a house, 4-bedroom house, as we are, but they are moving into a much smaller place. They've decided to downsize completely. I'm afraid I've not been that brave, and we are not really downsizing at all. We're just relocating, really, more than anything. And it's a different style of house that we're going into, more of a practical style than this one is, in that it's a chalet bungalow, so most of the rooms are downstairs, which will be good for us to have the possibility of actually living downstairs when we get a bit old and decrepit. But she's moving into an apartment, into a small apartment, so that's quite a big change. But she's moving next month as well, so I think she might just beat us to it, but not by much. So we were talking about that, and then they've had a wedding in the family this year, and we've got our wedding coming up. So we have so many things happening in our lives that coincide. So we just go for it. It's really lovely. We have such a nice time. They literally have to chuck us out the pub. We're the first ones to arrive, the last ones to leave. And yeah, it's really fun. So I've got a bit of this. This is the lace I've been using as well, this little scallopy lace. I wanted to put that on this edge. And then I made this ruffle, this out of ribbon. Now I just glued it. I think I made it yesterday after I got back. It was a bit late to carry on filming, but I wanted to do a little bit more work, so I did make this I did glue this, and then when I looked at it this morning, I thought it needs sewing. I've got to sew it, even though my bed is a total mess. And it was a bit daunting to actually have to clear a space to get the sewing machine on, but I thought, no, I have to do it. It needs to have, it just wasn't lying flat enough for me. So I just sewed it before I started the video. Right, so that's that. And then I just wanted to put, because I thought the colour went really well with this pink here, this warm pink that goes through the journal. And I'm just going to pop that along the side there. Okay, like that. Right, and then I wanted a little something, because this is quite a plain page, so I wanted a little something in the corner, and I found this. These are one of Shabby Dabby Doodah's kits. I can't remember, Vintage Ladies or something, I'm not sure what she calls it. And they come in different sizes, so this is the larger ones, and then they have smaller ones as well. So I've got that, and I thought I'd put a piece of this lace here, but it looks a bit fade, it doesn't really show up enough, so I put a bit of this. This is like a damask. It's really pretty. I think I bought it ages ago. One of the first pieces of fabric I bought. I don't know if it was a curtain or something, but it's got a shine to it, and it's like a sort of I think it's like a damask, but it's really nice. It's a lovely warm, again, this warm pink that runs throughout this kit. So I pop that there, and then that goes there. Just gives a little bit of a break between the two things. And then I thought I'd bring in one of my feathers. I've been wanting to try and pop in a feather somewhere, so I think I'm going to pop that there, like so. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue these on. Okay, so I've just glued these into place. You didn't need to see me doing all the gluing process, because that's not that interesting to watch, and also it would take too long. And we want to get this video done. Right, so we're almost into the middle now. So what I thought I'd do, I have these two clusters which they kind of go together. They're a similar sort of style. So I thought I'd put one in this bottom corner, down here, and one up here. Because these two pages kind of a bit of a reflection, or they kind of match each other a little bit, not completely, but I thought they should go together a little bit. So I'm just going to pop that there with that bit of lace behind it. So let's just do that. Like that. And then I'm going to move that over there. We'll do a little bit of decorating in the middle as well afterwards. But I'm just going to put this one down. I'm going to do the same thing. I've got the same bit of lace to go behind. It's the last piece of that really pretty lace. I don't know where I got it. It's probably Hobbycraft lace. Right, so I've got that one on there. And then in the middle, got a few bits that I want to use. So this is really quite bright here, but I'm going to add a couple of lovely images. Now, once again, I can't remember where this kit came from. I bought it quite a while ago. It's got ladies in sort of long slim ones and these squarer ones, and I've used them an awful lot, but I can't remember what the kit is, who it's by, so I will try and put that in the description box, the name of the kit and who it's by. Now I'm just going to pop some cheesecloth behind, just to soften, do a little bit of softness around the image, like that. There's just a little bit of frayed cheesecloth. It's very fine, won't show up that much, but I think it just kind of softens the background a little bit, and I like to have something behind behind the image. I think I've got her on the wrong way. I was going to put her on that side, wasn't I? Because she's looking, I wanted her looking towards the middle. Just realised that's the wrong one. This is the one that's going to go on this side. She's also looking that way slightly as well, but not quite as dramatically, so I think I will put her on this side. And then a nice little piece of lace. Really pretty, lovely soft coffee coloured lace. It's just Hobbycraft. They do lots of those different colours. And it's a really nice one. Just having it dangling off the edge a little bit. And slightly over the edge of the cheesecloth. So you just see it poking out at the side, which is quite nice. Nice, it just gives that lovely soft edge. Just put a little bit more glue under this bit here. And let's do the same on this side. Right, there we are. I think that looks quite pretty in the middle. I'm really happy with how that's gone. And then turn that over, and you've got that little bit there. So I think that's as far as I can take it today. I think I've done quite well really, because I'm not the fastest. I think this needs a little bit more gluing here. Yes, when I'm just finishing this off, I just want to thank you for joining me today. I've had lots of fun decorating this little book, journal, whatever you call it. And once again, I apologise for my swift exit yesterday, but it was for a very good reason. I was just having so much fun, I lost track of time. That's what it was all about. So, yeah, I'll just finish that off in a second. So, thank you very much, and see you again soon. Bye for now.